goodness! So today we're back working on the Mercedes. We left a relay in there and we think that might be causing some of the problems. So today we're going to finish up that job by taking the relay out and hardwiring it to the coil pack. We're going to go to O'Reilly's and grab us a new battery, and then we're going to go and get some gas for the car. We're going to do that, see if the car starts, come along for the journey.
This is going well.
I think we're going to have to try something different. Oh, I know, I got this. Carabiner. It's called Ingenuity. To start off, we're going to replace the hot wire going to the coil pack. Again, I'm really assuming here at this point that that's what it is. The reason I say it's that is because it comes up here into this, which is, you know, a big fucking box of Bosch, which makes me think it's like a ignition box or an ECU or just something like that. So, now that I can't get it back in.
That's what she said!
So that's why I say that, because it goes back into that, whatever that is. So, we're going to clip the wire right here, add a new connector, throw it onto this terminal over here, and then start working on the battery probably. Speak now or forever hold your peace, little wire. I need, that was a 10 millimeter, I believe, right? Grab 3, because I'm going to back out there. The name of the game, don't drop it. Ain't no bitch. Okay. Well, that's that part. Ready for a no hesitation cut? Where's my conveniently placed trash can? So, we're going to strip this wire, put that new plug on it. That went somewhere. I just hope it'll reach. Which it won't! Motherfucker. Just start pulling the wire back little by little. You find a new place to go. We are lucky because we didn't have to look far. If you work on cars, definitely go on Amazon and buy, that's not what I want, a assortment of connectors of all kinds. Like I have this, I've got butt connectors, I've got the solder joint ones. They're like $14 this whole pack and you'll never run out of them. So we're gonna run some heat shrink, then we're gonna run our connector, crimp the connector on, and then, okay, well maybe that's why it's $14. Come on, get out of the way. All right, you're about to make me mad. Pull test. Good to go. So I believe that this is actually heat shrink too, so I'm gonna try and zap that a touch. Factory. So we have the hot wire to whatever you want to call it. We have that replaced. So we're going to put this wire back onto the coil pack down here and tighten that up, and then we're on to, I believe, the battery. So I'm trying to make sure that I run this wire in such a way that it's not contacting anything sharp. And if I have to run it over something sharp, I have like a wire shielding that's pretty handy. So I think I'm okay. I've run it across this rubber, nope, not rubber, but smooth metal. It'll be pretty factory, so I think we'll be okay. Tighten her up. Release. Thank you. I am actually going to get some of that protectant for 2 reasons, so I can show you what it is. So you know what I'm talking about? And I think it needs it. Stuff right here. A corrugated plastic kind of thing that you put around, it's sheathing. Wire sheathing, that's what it's called. Fucking Amazon mechanic over here. So, we're good to go. And that looks pretty good. So, our hot wire from our ignition controller to a coil pack is now wired correctly, and it's got some protectant on it so it's not going to rub on anything. Our ICM is now officially fully factory as it was, and now it's time to replace the battery with a brand new battery and go from there. So we got a couple gallons of gas here. I put 2 gallons in it before we tried to start it last time, but just to be safe, I want to put the rest of this gas in here. It's 93 high test. It's probably the best gas this car's ever had its whole life, and I think it's going to appreciate it.
Delicious.
She's a gulper. Are you thirsty?
Yeah. is my favorite thing in this town.
Every
Stopping
light,
for nothing.
every light fucking waits.
Give me one car. Just give me one. Give me one and it's all worth it.
I need at least 2.
Unnecessary.
Alright, you keep the keys.
Thanks, man.
It took so long. There's one that's kind of off in the distance a little bit. It's pretty fun. But it's a fun little road. I want to fucking find that noise so bad. Just love that sound. So, we just got back from O'Reilly's. We have a battery, and it's now time to not put it in. There's no way I'm putting this in until I know that it's for sure gonna work. So, we're gonna get some jumper cables and hook it up that way, just to verify that if it's gonna work, then we'll install everything, but if not, it's just not worth the effort. So let's go find some jumper cables. No time like the present. I'm pretty sure it's ground first, but I don't think that we'll die either way. Ooh. We have sparks. So I believe it's time to try and start the car. It's making noises. What the fuck? Why is this? Oh, now? It's supposed to be off. The lights work. This thing sucks. I'm so confused. That's 1, 2, 3, 0. If I pull it in, that's high beams. That's blinker. That is probably brights. Why the fuck are y'all on? Why is that piece of shit not doing? Okay. We might have to install it. I don't know. Maybe like it it needs to be connected into the car. I'm really not sure. So sometimes when you buy batteries, they're not all the way charged because they've been sitting there for a bit. So that really could be the case. It is also wishful thinking, but we have the battery charger, so we might as well use the battery charger. Drop cord. A must, in my opinion. I'm almost positive it's why the motherfucker won't start. I'm about to pull the wiper fuse, to be honest. See if it's labeled. It's in German. Useless shit. This car is like actually super German. Like my BMW is from Germany, but it is not this German. This one speaks German. It is really fucking good at annoying me with a simple fucking task of putting a fuse box on.
Nailed it.
First try. So the wipers. What kind of car just lets you do that without the key in?
A good one.
Like it's
One that respects the driver.
It's almost like a manual. Oh yeah, we're in neutral. We're So realistically, what we're looking at right now is a problem.
No shit.
The battery is still pulling above 5 amps. So the battery was not that charged. So charging the battery up will definitely help.
So, I mean, was this some kind of like electrician massacre before?
And do stuff like that.
The wiper blades wouldn't stop.
That could have been the problem.
You know, what pissed me off is the one on the lights wouldn't go. That's all that pissed me off about that whole scenario. If those things would have started whipping, I would be like, dude, you're good. Just keep going.
We have our brand new Super Start. It's the exact same thing that came out of it, same cold cranking amps, so everything should line up and be okay. We're gonna get this battery in the car. I think I'm gonna have to trim this tab just to make my life a little bit easier. Let's throw this battery in. I don't know if the camera was recording or not. I thought it was. All I did was I cut this tab off of this tank that's for the windshield wiper fluid. So let's throw this in. Oh my God, that was so much easier. That right there, best mod I've ever done to this car so far. So, throw the negative on. My go-to for battery stuff is always a half. I feel like it's a half more than it's not a half. Actually, it's not. I am really stoked about how easy that battery went in. Okay, so battery is connected. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. So the battery has a fresh charge on it, let it charge all night long, and now I think this is kind of our best, this is the best case scenario. Fresh gas, replace the wires that need replacing, and we have a brand new battery. If it doesn't start now, we'll just have to go down another little rabbit hole and figure out what we can figure out. So let's see if it'll start. That was way positive. Okay, so we have oil pressure, which is awesome. My fuel gauge still reads nothing, but I put 5 gallons of gas in it, so I know it's got something in it. Power's not a problem at all, at all. So I think we just have to make sure we're getting fuel and spark. I have a fresh can of carb cleaner to spray in this thing. Oh my goodness! Okay, well that was positive. I'm gonna stop wasting the battery with the fuel pump. I think that we either have I think we have a fuel problem. So I think that the next thing we're going to dive into is going to be looking into the fuel system to see if we are getting fuel from the tank up to where it's supposed to be going to. Probably do a new filter, check the line, see what we need to do with that. But the fact that it sputtered when I had starting fluid, or carb cleaner, whatever you call it, had that in the carburetor, the fact that it did that means we're getting spark. So I think we are definitely really close. We're really close. And then we have to deal with the wiper issue. So that's going to be a fun one to deal with too. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all watching. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully get this thing started.